My home away from home, my salvation.
Pushing herself to the limit.
I always take care of myself. My workouts, critical.
While striving to be the best, fuels Erica Porter every workout.
There's just an energy that becomes infectious for yourself, and then you feel better.
The 45-year-old stays fit, not out of vanity, but simple survival.
You never know where life is going to take you. You never know.
Her career choice is demanding,
Top of the food chain.
and downright dangerous.
Incredibly athletic, incredibly grueling, but I loved every minute of it.
20 years ago, the producers of Women of Wrestling spotted the aspiring dancer at an audition.
And in that moment, I was like, oh my, this is great.
Good grab from behind. German suplex.
A few weeks later, Erica's alter ego was born.
Let me tell you Jungle Girl's motto, and in a nutshell, you'll know she is kill or be killed.
Jungle Girl started carving up opponents while carving her reputation.
After years of striving, Jungle Girl earned her place in history as the WOW champion of the world.
I mean, I went and like perched on the top rope, and it's just Jungle Girl came to life, and I was like, this is so cool. This is my job.
Surrounded by fans while in the spotlight can be intoxicating.
So I'm like kind of pinching myself as I'm going down. I'm like, this is the most unbelievable experience I've ever had in my entire life. If it ended tonight, this is so cool.
Her barefoot skills and signature sky-high jumps led to a championship belt.
When you're like stomping on people and slamming yourself on the ground, how can you not have an amazing day after that?
Erica tangles with some of sports and entertainment's toughest athletes.
Becky the farmer's daughter, Terry Gold, Havoc, and I've taken them all down.
But while standing on the top rope of her career,
I was having shortness of breath. I was having a cough that was lingering.
Erica would face her most difficult opponent, not in a ring, but a doctor's office.
So there's no remission for a stage 4 cancer patient.
Mentally, the cancer diagnosis was worse than a body slam.
I understand when people get to a point and say, I'm done. I'm done. It's overwhelming.
The breast cancer, which spread to her lungs and bones, is incurable.
My son had asked me, Mommy, can you promise me that you're not going to die? So I'll get emotional with it. So I said to him, there's no human that can promise that to anybody. The equalizer amongst all people is time. We don't know what that time is.
You can get the helmets out.
Cancer sidelines many patients.
You rule.
Not Erica.
Who's better than you?
Away from the raucous wrestling crowds,
Go lead, man. Be strong.
the married mother of one
Kim,
is vowing to live fully while inspiring others.
prove yourself right. Don't worry about anybody else. Prove yourself right.
Thank you.
Erica is a familiar face at River City Sportsplex.
Rock on.
Her son Carlo's lacrosse team is rallying around her.
So when you guys go out there and you play for one another. Be the best you can possibly be, not just for yourselves, for one another.
Each player is dedicating their season to Carlo's mom
Lead by example, my friend.
while wearing a ribbon in solidarity.
When we found out about her diagnosis, we wanted to honor her.
Coach Wolf says his players
Let's go, what do we got?
could not ask for a better role model.
Just a small token of what we can do for her, but we're gonna stand by her side every day. Go! We're gonna make sure she gets through this.
It's just an atomic gut punch.
Erica's husband Carlo, a Henrico firefighter, marvels at his wife's determination.
We've been together 22 years. I'm constantly amazed at her ability to give of herself and make things bigger than herself.
I still am going back to fitness is a lifesaver.
During her cancer journey, Erica is drawing strength from giving back.
My challenge to people is to do what you love.
On October 1st, Erica launched the Endorphasm Foundation, named after the gym she founded in 2013.
The mission of the gym was to strip away the BS and get you closer to your soul.
Erica is committing herself to others.
Might not change the outcome of how many years, but wouldn't you want those years, no matter what they are, to be amazing? I know I do.
She believes physical training heals on the inside and out.
There are always going to be circumstances that are beyond our control, but how you react to those circumstances are well within our control.
Her nonprofit offers fitness classes to cancer patients free of charge,
I do believe that the foundation will be my legacy.
while prepping for the biggest match of her life.
And the greatest gift is giving to others.
Jungle Girl is determined not to let an illness pin her or anyone else down without a fight.
An opportunity came and I made the best of it. No regrets. No regrets. What a life I've had. Pretty incredible.
I spend a lot of hours on my pictures usually, and it's really fun.
During the long, lonely days of lockdown,
I like to draw alone usually because I have no distractions.
Milagros Cavett finds an escape at her fingertips.
I'm so into my drawing, I don't even know what time it is. I start at 2 and then it's already 9 o'clock and I'm just whoa, what's happened?
The 13-year-old discovered her artistic gift when she was 3.
I mainly like to use colored pencils.
When she is not earning A's at Quioccasin Middle School,
Sketches. Okay, no, okay.
the 7th grader excels at landscapes and portraits.
This is my Billie Eilish picture that I made one day.
Drawing is more than a hobby. It's helping Milagros heal.
I don't think of my disability too often. I just pretty much go with it.
1 month shy of her first birthday, the native of Honduras was pulled from a house fire. She lost her right arm and ear and suffered burns to more than 50% of her body.
I just learned to live with it. I was just well, if I'm gonna have one hand, I might as well make the best out of it. So that's what I did.
Milagros was flown to Shriners Hospital for Children in Boston, where the staff saved her life.
I have a lot of burns. It doesn't hurt at all. The only thing that hurts is the surgeries.
I counted all of her surgeries and procedures under anesthesia, and she has had over 100 surgeries and procedures.
Terry Cavett fostered Milagros during her recovery, eventually becoming her legal guardian.
She was unable to stand up on her feet. Both feet are burned. She had a hole in her skull from the burn, and she had one little patch of hair.
Mrs. Cavett knew from the beginning Milagros was determined to live.
She is an inspiration to everyone who meets her. She doesn't see how talented she is in so many ways.
But others are taking notice.
I made a snow angel because they let me decide on what I wanted to draw.
Shriners in Boston requested Milagros design the hospital's holiday card for 2020.
I want to do my best work on it since it's going out to a lot of people and a lot of people are going to see this.
The thing that makes it so nice is because she is very humble about it.
Associate Principal Paul Jordan says their resident artist makes the entire student body beam.
It's something that the parents can be definitely very proud of, and us at Quioccasin are super proud of her as well.
I've never done a holiday card, I don't think, which was pretty awesome because a lot of people go to Shriners Hospital.
Donating an original print is an unexpected honor.
It's her way of saying thank you for everything you've done for me.
I think they're really special, honestly, because they pay for stuff, they get your surgeries done. They're really special, honestly.
Milagros Cavett considers her artwork a small gift for the nurses and doctors
It means a lot to me.
who gave this angel a chance to fly while coloring her canvas of life.
I feel really lucky that I'm alive, that they could cure all the stuff that I had problems with, because they've done a lot for me.